Surely was a good sign, despite of everything I saw. It's slowing down time, changing all the laws. Try to catch it with my hands, so that I can take it home. Hoping I can keep it when I'm dead, when we go. Try to catch it with my, catch it with my. Try to catch it with my. If I'm down, so I'll kiss you with my hands. Try to hold and make it stay. In the end, it mess away. Try to catch it with my. So I'll catch it with my hands. Try to hold and make it stay. And mess away. Try to catch it with my. Catch it with my. Try to catch it with my. Catch it with my. Catch it with my. Sometimes fast and sometimes slow. They are falling to the ground. Dance around circles, and I catch them with my mouth. It softens all the noises. It softens all the things. Everything is wild. So I'll kiss you with my hands. Try to hold and make it stay. In the end, it melts away. Try to catch it with my. So I'll catch it with my hands. Try to hold and make it stay. In the end, it melts away.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's get into some Peetz. Peetz, the hills are alive with the sound of music. So, hey, we're gonna get into it. No worries, Mary. It's all good. Belize and Mimi, what's up? How you doing? We have Marie here. We got Lindsay. Welcome, everybody. Smash that like button. Hey, Edna. It ain't that. Mary Lynn Smith. Lindsay. Mouse Toes. What's up, Don's Hogbox? We also have Jack T. Hey there, MJ. What's up, Nolabu? What's going on? What's going on? How are you doing? Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being in the chat. And for those that are just listening, thank you for listening. Appreciate you. Hey, Mary Higgs, Cypher, Marie, Belize, and Mimi once again. And you know, as it is with Peetz, we're gonna get into it. He's still streaming. It's been over 2 hours. If it goes to like 3, I might have to do this in sections. Hey QZ, Faith Lane, what's up? So let me share my screen and we'll get into what is another Peetz stream. Wow, okay. I mean, it's a Peetz stream after all. What else can I say? All right, here we go. Hopefully everybody's good. Peetz is controversial tonight. Okay. Well, it is December the 12th, 12th of the 12th, 2022. Late at night for me. Late night for some of us, most of us. In breaking news, FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF, has been put
Hey,
into
hot sauce.
custody
Hey, beans. Anunnaki.
in the Bahamas after losing $10 billion of people's money. Can you imagine you put your life savings into a, a online crypto exchange and overnight it's just gone? Can you imagine like you do your you remortgage your house or you put everything from your house, you live in an apartment, trying to live that dream where you could trade and then just overnight somebody else loses $10 billion, right? You heard that exactly. Let's go. At least he's gonna seek justice. His ex-girlfriend should seek justice as well.
Hey, Melancholy. Hey,
Get the
Close Door.
justice, that's
Alicia,
thought.
Mimi, Eponymous. Hey, MG. Hey, Comic Brook. Hey, Leo Queen. Don.
About time, exactly. A lot of people lost a lot of money with that.
Michelle, Wade Bowen.
A lot of people have
It was okay, Wade Bowen. That's what I had tonight as well. The second meatloaf. Hey, J Dot.
a lot of
Hey,
people have
Sammy.
nothing. One of Peetz's ponies bit him on the nose for being too rough. Yikes.
Hey, Anna Tizzy. Hi, Elizabeth. Susan. Stephanie.
So how's everyone doing tonight? A lot's been happening in the girl verse.
Cat. What's new in Canada? I don't know.
What's new in Canada?
Hey,
What
mister.
does that mean?
Playing pool game on apps.
You're
Cool.
waiting for the Netflix movie? They seem to do that, don't they? Netflix loves making movies these days. They're following the formula. The formula has worked for them and they're going to continue to follow it, which is make a movie out of like controversies like these, right? And it's working. It's going to continue to
You
work.
took a friend, and they're wondering what the pros and cons of mods are. Do you know what those are? I know they can definitely help with managing live chats, but I don't know
For sure, mouse
what
toes.
they really do.
A lot's been going on. You're totally clueless. Pause and
I
pause.
mean, the main thing they do is, they just help to manage live chats. They can approve and delete comments, block people, that sort of thing. Dave Chappelle brought Elon Musk to his comedy show yet, and Musk got booed. Musk got huge boos.
Well, you know what? For me, I think a shakeup is needed in the girlverse. There's too many clicking going on and unfairness. Because, as DC has said before, there's a lot of dogpiling that happens where people see the truth in certain things, but yet they will change the narrative to suit their friends. And that's just not right. So, you know what? Hey, if the shakeup happens, it happens. And as they say, all good things must come to an end. If this comes to an end, it comes to an end. Just follow whichever creator is still around. But to be honest with you, um, has as many creators have pointed out, there's a lot of unfairness here, and a lot of people tell a lot of lies, and it needs to stop. So what is happening is welcome.
There's 90% applause, 10% booze. Nah, fuck you. It was like 90% booze. Made a breakthrough on nuclear fission today. Oh yes, I did hear about that.
Yes, I did hear.
About
don't get involved, says MJ.
There being a breakthrough on nuclear fusion. Based on her returning home. There is no latest. Hella booze. Hey,
For sure, mouse toes.
Yep. Hey, Nancy. No, he's not Nancy. He's actually not great for the future of humanity on Earth.
Yeah, I think it ain't that. It will come crashing down, like I've said. There's too much clicking going on, too much clicks, too much ganging up on people, too much lies being told. Peetz needs a lint
Because here's the
roller.
thing.
He does.
Uh,
And why does his shirt have so much cat fur on it? Is it because the cats are sleeping on it? Then he just puts the shirt on?
yeah, electric cars are cool. Electric cars are a good thing. Except he's also actually pushed back. Like, he's used his wealth to push back against other sorts of sort of environmentally friendly transportation options. Because, he wants to make more money for Tesla.
Hey, Maria, what's up?
So, like,
Thank you, Mary. Appreciate it.
I don't know, Anunnaki. He did say something like, "I'm rich, bitches."
All right, bourgeois, right?
Hey, Belly. Lizard person. Neuralink. I mean, Neuralink is fucking like, no. Just no. 1,000,000 times no. Like, even aside from I think it's 3,000 monkeys that have been killed off during the testing for Neuralink.
What is he talking about?
Yeah, microchips in your brain?
He's talking about Elon Musk, as usual.
Who the fuck wants a microchip? Also, correct me if I'm wrong, weren't conspiracy theorists like, weren't the haven't people spent like 20 years spreading conspiracy theories about fucking Bill Gates trying to implant microchips in people? Elon Musk is actually literally openly trying to install microchips in people, and they're like, "Yeah, great."
I think that's a bit exaggerated, as Maria says. Neuralink may help people walk again. He's so basic, exactly.
Why the fuck do you want to? Like, why?
Sounds interesting. Well, you know what? There's always going to be good and bad when there is companies like Neuralink trying to, how would I put it? It's trying to jumpstart your brain. You could kind of say that. It's trying to be a helper for your brain. Like, I'm sure if things are successful, Neuralink will help a lot of people that have a lot of neurological issues, etc., 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 walk again, um, feel less pain or no pain at all. There's a lot of positive that can come out of it. But what Peetz is looking at is all like the diabolical aspects that they're going to do this to people, they're going to do that to people. Look at what's happening. Exactly.
Yeah. It's a shit ton of monkeys that have been killed during the testing for Neuralink, and fuck that guy. Fuck that shit. Yeah, I mean, like, he's also like, he's fought against things that would actually be beneficial to people.
He needs a lint brush. He does. Sub chef leftovers.
Like,
what happened to his nose? He picked a pimple.
High speed rail would be good. Hey, Jenna. Elon Musk has fought against high speed rail because it would because he wants to eliminate. He wants to increase demand for Teslas. You're putting that here? Yeah, just for some reason, a couple of my shirts just come out of the dryer like this. Why does he want to go to the moon? He doesn't, Anunnaki. But yeah, I mean, even
Hey, Sarili.
Even like the space travel stuff. I mean, a lot of that is just like glorifying himself. Like it's for his own glory. Like I don't think he really cares all that much about space.
That says he's not washing his face. Him and Chantel have bad hygiene.
What he cares about is using those rockets. Hey, Beverly, using those rockets as
a what?
A monument to himself. Look at me, yep. I will say this. If Elon Musk genuinely cared about people, the Mars crap he's talking about offering indentured servitude, yep. If Elon Musk actually cared about people,
hey, Chef Leftovers, what's up?
Fucking credit artists when he uses their work.
Okay.
But he doesn't. He hates the very idea of he gets bitchy whenever he's even called out on not crediting artists when he uses their work.
Ooh, nice, Maria.
Because he doesn't fucking care about people. Hey, Barney. He cares about being seen as brilliant.
I love that the guy who does the least is talking the most. As Mousto says, what do you, Peetz, do for people? Exactly. Hi there, Tina. Welcome to the chat. Maria says, I think Elon's heart is in the right place. I think he wants to help the world survive and get better. Peetz is so full of shit.
He's from South Africa.
Beaker says Neuralink may fix James's stress and depression issues in the future. Exactly.
Yeah, for when he launched that car into space. Or no, I don't think it was a car. No, it was the Tesla operating system. The Tesla operating system had like this.
What does Peetz need?
Like this little cartoon installed in it.
A flashlight? I'm kidding. He doesn't. Hey, Erin.
This little drawing installed in it. He just straight up stole it from a dude. Like he just straight up stole that cartoon from a guy. Hey, Mrs. Hey, Turkey Lake. Do I hate billionaires? Yes, I do hate billionaires.
Oh, he said it.
So, like,
right in
he had to settle. Like, he had to settle a lawsuit with the guy because he just straight up fucking stole the dude's artwork. Hey, Jody. And it wasn't even the only time that he did it. There was another time that he straight up stole some woman's artwork. And, like, regularly.
Right, Cypher. He actually got asked this question, wasn't it 2 days ago? Somebody brought up a flashlight, and one of the reasons he says he doesn't want a flashlight is because of the cleaning. Was that was 2 days ago, wasn't it? Or was it 3 days ago? I can't remember because all these live streams are so long and they bleed into each other, but he did actually say so. Hey, Sonny Bizzle.
Berserk, did he steal? I forget the name.
Right, Wav. That's TMI.
Tom Edwards.
It is.
So yeah. Artist Tom Edwards had drawn this funny little picture of a farting unicorn. Elon Musk installed that as an icon in the Tesla operating system without Tom Edwards' consent.
Okay. And then what happened? Put it in the dishwasher.
It's fucking stealing. Like, it's theft.
Actually, yeah, he could actually put it in the dishwasher. I've heard people doing that actually with their toys. When they want to clean their toys, they just put in the dishwasher.
He didn't give a shit. He didn't
But wouldn't you be weirded out if you knew somebody did that? Would you ever, like, I don't know?
even bother asking. Like he just fucking stole the dude's art, and it happened. And like he's done it a few. I think it's happened a couple times on Twitter. Actually, he got called out pretty hard. Melly Magali, he posted an image of like he posted a Melly Magali.
No, it wouldn't melt. They're usually silicone, not plastic, and either silicone has a high heat resistance. I wonder what temperature it melts. Let me check.
Piece of art of 2B from Near Automata.
Silicone melting point is 2,577.2 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's 14 degrees Celsius. So that's 1,414 degrees Celsius. Really, really high.
So yeah, Melly Magali had done digital artwork of 2B from Near Automata. Musk tweeted out that image without crediting Magali.
Yes,
and
Toys
got called
Toys.
out for it. And when he got called out for it, he got bitchy about like people could just look up who the artist is. People are just looking up. Why are people demand to be credited? Why do people demand that the artist be credited when they can just look it up? Why should the artist be credited? Why should I credit the artist? Fuck that guy.
You think it still get damaged, at least if it's a vibrating one? I don't know. There's a lot of ones that have like a high heat tolerance and they're water resistant. Yeah, waterproof, exactly.
And like pretty regularly, he will post memes that other fucking people made. And he won't actually
All right, calm down, Peetz.
Rather than just retweet somebody else's meme, he will tweet it as if it's his own. Regularly, he will tweet out memes as though he was the one who created them, without even bothering to do like hat tip to this person.
Roy Bradley.
And that is a perfect encapsulation of what kind of person.
Tina says, I have a feeling Peetz hates anyone or anything the news tells him to hate. Yeah, that's the news, but more like Twitter stuff.
It is a perfect encapsulation of what kind of person Elon Musk is.
Whatever his Twitter followers or the followers of his followers tweet out is what he absorbs, consumes, regurgitates.
He does not give a single wet hot shit about other people. All he cares about, the only thing that matters to him, is that he be seen as smart and funny and all that. He wants to be seen as the smart one. He wants to be seen as the funny person. So he'll just steal other people's memes and pass them off as his own. Hey, Harley, because he doesn't actually give a shit about other people. He wants to be seen as the funny one. He wants people to think that he's funny. Hey, Boo Boo Cat.
Okay, Peetz, gotcha.
He's an asshole. He's a self-aggrandizing asshole.
He needs a break from Twitter. He does. More like Reddit. Sure, his Twitter's toxic. Concealer on his nose stat.
You know, like.
Oh, right. Shouldn't he kind of be at least decent in makeup? Yeah, I'm sure he should be.
When he became when he invested in Tesla, he demanded that he be listed as a co-founder of the company. The company existed before him, but he wanted to be listed as a co-founder because he wanted to get the credit for it. He wanted to get all the credit for Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
He wants all the credit for everything SpaceX does.
He
wants all the credit for everything any of his companies do. He wants all the credit for any memes that he posts, even if they're stolen. He wants all the credit for everything he gets involved with. Elon's cars are death traps? Yep. Yep, they are.
He needs a man's
Also,
ear.
Tesla's gotten a shit ton of government subsidies.
Right, Wav?
Musk won't talk about those things. He wants to get, as far as Elon Musk is concerned, he is single-handedly responsible for every single dime that Tesla has ever made.
He has actually not cooked anything tonight because he had meatloaf from last night.
Never mind all the subsidies that they've gotten. Missed a few days, so might as well just do the thing. So yeah, Elon Musk is just an asshole. Fuck Elon Musk. He doesn't give a shit about.
Tina says, do you think he's tried on Chantel's clothes now that she's gone? Actually, that's a very good question. He could. I mean, look at his first set of clothing and wigs. They're hand-me-downs from Chantel. So, by that train of thought, he probably maybe he did. Who knows?
How dare you talk that way about an African American? He's South African, so technically he's an African American. Aren't I funny? Fuck off, messes. You're not funny. And fucking hell, Christ. Fucking Christ, do I ever goddamn hate when people make that joke about him being African American. He's African American.
His clothes needs to be washed first.
Hey, Lambo. He's a fucking white dude. He's not African American. He's a fucking white dude.
Sup, Timberlake? Welcome.
Triggered. Frankly, he's more European than he is African. So.
Peetz is easily triggered.
But he's still white, Timber.
Yikes.
No, Susan. He is not African American. He is white.
Hairy night on Peetz.
He is a white man.
Mm-hmm. It's about to get bad.
Doesn't matter where he was born. He is fucking white.
When did he ever start his meds again? I remember he stopped his meds and he told us on live he stopped his meds. And then that was a while back. And then Chantel was taking his meds because he stopped his. I think he went back on them. I'm not really too sure. But yeah, it's been a while.
And by the way, he was born in South Africa during fucking apartheid.
He's talking about Elon Musk. Peetz unhinged. Why is he screaming? Can't he just talk softly?
He was born white during the period of fucking apartheid, when black people in South Africa were fucking oppressed. He was born a goddamn oppressor.
Peetz, calm down.
So jokes about him being African American are just straight up fucking offensive. They are racist. They are actually, that is an actually racist joke. Because it is diminishing.
Right, Edna?
What the situation was like where he was actually fucking born.
Does it though?
Like, it's diminishing the fact that he was born as a fucking oppressor of black people. He was born into a system
Was he actively oppressing black people, though? Was he?
Where he was an oppressor of black people. He is not fucking African American. He's a fucking white dude. It's not about fault, Nancy. It's about me thinking. It's about the fact that anyone who says that he's African American is a fucking racist. Straight up, absolute fucking racist.
Yikes.
Sorry, MG.
Okay, here's the thing. Where was he born?
Yeah, the people who make jokes about him being African American are racist.
Okay, what's the facts here? He was born in Pretoria, South Africa. Is that a country in Africa? Yes, it is. So would that make him an African? Well, South Africa is in Africa, so yes. Would it? I guess it would just be different if his amount of melanin was a lot more. Does that just make somebody more African than the other? No, he's still African because he was born in Africa.
Plain cheeseburger, Elon Musk. Every single person who has ever made the joke about Elon Musk being African American is a fucking racist. Also just dumb. Not funny in the slightest, not clever in the slightest.
Right.
No, Aussie, he's white. Nancy? Nothing. It's me. Nothing, Nancy. It's me just fucking despising everybody who makes the how dare you talk that way about an African American?
Can you imagine? What does he think about Trevor Noah? He does need anger management.
It's me absolutely loathing the people who make those comments.
Exactly, Jaden Flash. You can be white and African all at the same time.
Nothing but fucking contempt for people who make jokes about him being African American.
Yikes. Is he still alive?
The people who make those comments are just absolute fucking scum. They are shitty ass people.
No, he's not. He actually got off.
So my university sued and won because they won a scholarship they applied to for African studies. When they arrived, they were African.
Yeah, what about Trevor Noah? Well, Trevor is mixed. Yeah, I don't know what he's on tonight, but he is just a screaming mess.
Okay, yes, I did eat dinner.
He needs an IV drip.
Yeah, he's from South Africa. But, I mean, South Africa was colonized. South Africa was conquered by the Dutch, right?
What's up, Kelly Wade? Welcome. Monty, go tell Peetz Elon is your hero. Yikes.
Frankly, I would call him Dutch.
Can you imagine the shit show?
If I'm honest, to be blunt.
That would inspire?
Yeah. Afrikaans is like Dutch. Yep.
Trevor Noah has talked being African American. Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck you, Aussie pimp, you fucking idiot.
Boy. Should Monty proclaim his love
Nancy,
for Elon?
Yes, I am, Nancy. I am assuming they're scum based on that.
In Peetz's chat, oh dear, what would happen to me, Cypher? Me professing my love.
It is absolutely proof that they actually hate actual African Americans. It's proof that they hate actual African American people.
Sure, Peetz.
Guaranteed every single goddamn one of those fuckers has has tweeted all lives matter. Every single one of those fuckers has been like, all lives matter.
Huh? What is he talking about?
Every goddamn one of them is one of those all lives matter jackasses, and one of those, people who complains about football players taking a knee and fucking
Stereotyping much?
proper way to protest.
Yeah, where is he getting this? How did we get here? Peetz wasn't supposed to be here. You know that song? I was off key a little bit. Should I do it again? How did we get here?
Every goddamn
Peetz
one of
wasn't
them.
supposed to be here. Sup, Martianus?
Every single damn one of them. The only Martin Luther King quote they know is the bit about judged not by the by the color of their skin. None of them have ever heard of the or MLK. None of them have ever heard of MLK's other quote about the greatest threat to black people being moderate whites.
Bradley Joseph, how will his uncle feel about his raging on streams of Peetz moving in with them? Good question. And the suburb thing, yes, from the other night.
He came from colonizers. Yep. He was born a colonizer.
CC asks, who does Peetz hate more, Thursday Lane or Elon Musk? Right.
He was born an oppressor.
Right, Lindsay?
Hey.
How was the suburbs created again and for who? Right? Remember his whole spiel about black people and suburbs? And the suburbs were created for white people from the other night? Was that 2 nights ago? He is judging.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of them, but I know there was a very famous letter where he talked about the biggest threat to civil rights being moderate whites. He was really like,
hey, Shara. He wants a bit of Musk, I reckon. You mean the cologne or like Elon? Remember that cologne?
Anyway, the point is, Elon Musk can go fuck himself. All of Musk's fanboys and fangirls can go fuck themselves.
Remember that cologne Musk? I used to wear that back in the day when I had nothing else to wear. So I would just put on Musk.
They're all
and the green bottle.
Idiots.
Hey, did you hear that Elon Musk got booed off stage at the Dave Chappelle comedy show? Can you imagine that crap? Getting booed off stage of the Dave Chappelle comedy show? Yikes. What is up with that? He's mad at everyone. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Right down, Soapbox. He's mad at anyone with money, but he's too lazy to make his own. Exactly. And he has so much opportunity that he has wasted. So much opportunity that he has wasted with somebody else paying the rent and paying for his food and whatnot. At least use the opportunity for some more education.
The Reaction Channel's uploaded a video of a blackface cartoon. But from...
Oh boy.
I wish I were black. No.
That's the whole gala... What was it called?
No, I mean, I'm fine being white. Shit, being white is great. Being white is... being white is great, frankly.
At least Peetz is being real.
Makes things a lot easier, yeah.
Peetz is you're being real, Peetz.
My life would probably be my life would be even harder if I were black, so I'm fine being white.
You heard it from him, straight from the horse's mouth. His life would be harder. Let's hear this again.
Being white is great. Being white is being white is great, frankly. Makes things a lot easier, yeah. My life would probably be my life would be even harder if I were black, so I'm fine being white.
Right? Well, at least he's being honest. Yeah, he needs to check himself. Yeah, it was the Gollywog.
I could pick the year of my birth.
Yeah, TN Sass uploaded a Gollywog ad on her channel, and she was told by several people in the community to delete it. She didn't for a while, but she deleted it after a couple hours. But the outrage is still there. The outrage is still around. People were pissed, and somebody brought it up.
Future or history? Which year would I pick? I mean, probably future, Bally. This video title is just for me, I can tell. Honestly, I'd probably prefer to live in the future. The past sucked. The past was terrible. Hey, Zombie.
Really? Isn't that a contradiction? He'd rather live in the future. Okay. MK Ultra says a few months ago, someone asked Peetz if he has ever had a black friend. His answer was no, and that he couldn't even recall having a conversation with a black person in real life. He is really clueless. So here's what he talks about. Like, the past sucks. Yep. Which comedian was it that said he made jokingly that being white is great, because you could be white in any time in the past in history. You could choose any time in history, and being white is an amazing thing. And he was like joking about it, but of course, jokes have some undertones of truth. And he's like, I don't know about the future, but if you're white, like from now until any time in the past, you're good. In the future, we don't know what's gonna happen, and people are just dying of laughter. But it really just shows you how certain things. So let's hear what Peetz had to say again. Who said that? Yeah, it was dark humor. I forgot which comedian said that. Oh, it was Louis C.K.? Yeah, I think it was Louis C.K.
Birth, future, or history? Which year would I pick? I mean, probably future, Bally. This video title is just for me, I can tell. Honestly, I'd probably prefer to live in the future. The past sucked. The past was terrible. Hey, Zombie.
True, Lindsay.
Have pride in being white? Well, no, there's no reason to be proud. Like, there's nothing. Pride is a result of acknowledging a history of shared struggle. White people have never struggled. Things have you noticed that have been easier for you being white? That's the thing, Liberace. Nothing I've noticed. Because that's how privilege works. It's just shit that you don't notice.
Well, sometimes you do notice it, Peetz.
Here's the thing about that. Being white doesn't mean you have it easy. It just means that you haven't had it hard because of your race. Yeah, my history certainly struggled, and we're treated as second class back in Europe based on ethnicity. Sure. To that, I would say.
Timberlake says white people have never struggled. LMAOOOOO. Like I told him, tell him that to the Irish. Yeah, very good point there, Timberlake. The Irish were treated as scum by a lot of white individuals. In fact, they were separated from being called white until, how long ago was that? I have to
Irish pride? Great. Italian pride? Great. Jewish pride? Great. Scottish pride? Great. German pride? Great. French pride? Great. English pride? Fuck you.
Really?
Swedish pride, Finnish pride, whatever.
Don Zagbox says he speaks in too many absolutes. He does.
Being proud of your German pride? Oh, okay. Not all of church. Okay, that's kind of a fair point, Rebecca. That's kind of a fair point. But being proud of your national heritage.
I guess so, Mary.
Again,
I think he just he doesn't like the royalty.
I am I am Scottish background, Scottish heritage. Irish got to sit upstairs in the Italian dentist in the back. I was unaware of that low tide. Not surprised by it, but I was unaware of that.
Right, Cypher? You got a lot of parties
I'm joking around about it, Chewy.
and hangouts planned. Nice, Nightfall. That's awesome.
Jews and Romani were never considered European. Yeah.
Also, can I say, I'm surprised he hasn't talked about how the Musk Twitter Council was dissolved. It was Twitter abruptly dissolved Safety Council moments before meeting. So it seems a couple hours news articles started coming out that Elon Musk is ruining Trump's presidential campaign, as well as that he's dissolving what seems to be safety councils. Yeah, Musk disbands Trust and Safety Council consists of civil human rights groups. What is going on?
True. Yes.
He's getting a foodie belly?
I shame control very, very badly. Yep. So yeah, being proud of your national heritage, that's fine. White people. There is no white struggle that has been overcome. Like, there is no history of white struggle.
Huh?
Shannon? Nah, I didn't really know Shannon.
You think all the billionaires are like in DeSantis?
It's not that you have it easy because you're white. It's that you don't have it hard because you're white.
Nice, Nightfall. What's wrong with the tip
Being
of his
white
nose?
doesn't mean you have an easy life.
He popped a pimple. When did he pop this pimple? Oh man, like was it last night? Okay, when did I do his meat live? I believe it was last night. If not, it was the night before. He popped a pimple and his nose is red.
It's just you don't have hardships the hardships you have are not a result of being white. The problems, the hardships you face are not a result of being white. What's white privilege done for me? Again, it's impossible to tell, really.
Right, Timber? It was last night? Okay. Thank you, Shiara. Like, man, these streams are so much.
Where did everyone get these stars? Memberships.
Can you imagine, like, some of us we go through sometimes 3 to 4 hours of Peetz a night, every single night. If it's like, let's say 3.5 hours times 7 days a week, that's like a whole, like, half a week's whole work going through, like, Peetz's live streams.
Mix. It's people who have memberships, whether they pay for it or whether they happen to get lucky and get gifted one. Watch my shirt. This is a clean shirt, Abysmalizer. It's just, for some reason, this shirt always comes out of the dryer already covered in... Even when I wasn't living with a cat, it just came out covered in lint.
Well, something must be wrong then, Peetz. Something is definitely going on.
Can you, in case you create the Scream music video?
If it comes out of a machine and it has lint on it, that just means somebody washed something super... I don't even want to say. Yeah, he does need a lint roller, but yeah, you gotta check who's washing before you. Yeah, he
I
should
don't
clean.
think
He
so,
should
Ryan.
clean the washing machine out.
Sure, low tide, but she had struggles in her youth that were the result of her race.
Mousto says this P is why you wash darks for darks and white clothes are white clothes. Does he even know that? Because sometimes I think he might actually not even know that.
Even today, she probably has struggles that result from her race. She probably still gets. Yeah, I'd be. Hey, Nesgen. Yes, I use dryer sheets. Like, even today, I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be at all surprised if Oprah still gets hate mail based on her race. And does she mostly help black women? Yeah, because that's she wants to pay it back. Like Oprah got supremely lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously she was incredibly talented, but she also got supremely lucky. They cleaned up the limb trap. Of course I have.
He did. He did a fish
No,
binding
it's just
thing.
like for some reason there's a couple of shirts I have. No matter what, they always come out looking like this.
What's in his tummy?
Just covered in hair and whatever.
It's round and hard looking. What?
Yeah, she does Alien Tourist. Yeah, Meghan Markle's gotten a ton of harassment based on the fact that she's black. Rocking that sexy
True
V-neck.
timber.
Thanks, Mix.
Look at him and his smile, rocking that sexy V-neck. I mean, really?
Oprah's a billionaire. Yep.
Oh, he's not gonna hit on Oprah?
And she's also been responsible for
Hey,
letting him
Polly,
vote the Queen of
what's up?
England. Apparently so far. The Queen seems to have actually been like super nice to her. Like I think Meghan actually I think Meghan's actually mentioned that the Queen was like an absolute sweetheart to her. Married to a prince and millionaire. I mean, she still gets harassed.
Oh boy.
Barney, no, I haven't figured it out yet. Somebody did tell me that it'd be like $80 to get a cab ride. You gotta take a taxi down. But
Yeah. Yeah,
to
just
the
about
death for
80.
Meghan Markle. Meghan and Harry's talk was such a bore. What's the point? Some people wanted to watch. Some people wanted to know. Like Ghislaine Maxwell. I wouldn't go that far, Sunshine. I don't think Oprah has I doubt Oprah's been involved in that sort of shit.
In what?
Sunshine. What did Meghan Markle think she was going to get when she was marrying into the royal family?
Involved in what exactly, Peetz? Can you please repeat yourself?
I think she was hoping to get treated with respect. But yes, Oprah being black is now, like I said, I really don't think Oprah would have been involved in the same kind of shit that Ghislaine Maxwell was involved in. That said, Oprah has been involved in plenty of bad shit. Was buddies with Weinstein. Thing is, I can believe
For
that
sure, Melanie.
Oprah
She has had her own fair
genuinely
share.
didn't. I can believe that Oprah was genuinely unaware of anything that Epstein was involved in. Because Oprah strikes me as being bizarrely naive.
What?
Was Oprah gone to Epstein Island? Probably. And she was probably unaware of anything that was going on. Like, she's weirdly naive.
Who thinks Oprah went to Epstein Island? Okay, let's do a vote here. We gotta vote this up. Has Oprah been to Epstein Island? Yes or no? We're full sending over here, no half sending. Let's go.
Like, it's just such a weird thing. She's just so weirdly naive sometimes. Or at least that's the impression I get from her.
I don't know
Because,
where he's
like,
coming from. Yeah, he's a profiler right now.
I think she is.
Naval investigative.
Because she goes in for, like, she's got a history going in for, like, diet fads and just, like, various fads. Like, she's got a history of going for fads, particularly fad diets.
Peetz, the Naval Criminal Investigative Service profiler. NCIS career.
She's
Sometimes you don't know, Melanie, or sometimes you do and you ignore it because
she
you
fell
know
for that
it's-
Million Little Pieces book. I think a lot of the other books that she on her list are, you know, sort of sappy and saccharine and
exactly Ash.
you know,
Virtue.
not falsehoods, but just like just saccharine bullshit. So she has a tendency to fall for that kind of thing. What are my thoughts on spirit cooking? I have no idea what that is.
What is spirit cooking?
Is it like doing a barbecue at Spirit Halloween? I think people assume everyone who took a picture with Harvey Weinstein knew. Yeah, I think so, May, or Jeffrey Epstein.
Really?
Yeah. Like everyone who like took a picture with Jeffrey Epstein is suspected as having been in on it. There probably were a fair number of people who.
That is such a generalization. Does he even know how much photo ops Epstein had? Epstein and Weinstein had copious amounts of photos taken of them. How can you just lump people in together like that? That's just disgusting.
Genuinely, he didn't hear anything about what Epstein was doing. And then there were probably people who knew and didn't necessarily like it, but you know, Epstein's rich. What are you gonna do? You know, Harvey Weinstein was an open secret in Hollywood for decades, but no one did anything about it because what could you do? He was, you know, too rich and powerful. Tom Hanks went to Epstein's Island. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he very well made it. And Tom Hanks, hey, Nessa.
Why
Probably
are you
didn't
hating
know
Peetz?
that Epstein was involved in anything.
Has Oprah been to Epstein Island? Wow, that is a tight yes or no. All right, I'm gonna keep the vote open. We gotta figure this out.
Jeffrey Epstein.
She was great in Color Purple.
All right. I'll switch to saying Jeffrey Epstein.
Polygon Wrong says Peetz is a master at generalizations, yet he claims to be an exception. How curious. Curious indeed.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the problem. Like, you get the people who are involved, you get the people who know and are involved in the bad shit. You get the people who know about the bad shit but don't say anything because
Hey Sapphire, what's up?
you know, to protect them, protect their careers. And you get the people who actually don't know about the bad shit. Extra butter. And it's really hard to know which.
It's a QAnon theory. So you're saying that Oprah wasn't at Epstein Island and it's a Q anonymous theory?
People are in which group?
What is spirit cooking?
So yeah, I am still inclined to think that Oprah is probably one of those people who didn't actually know about, like, who went to Epstein Island without knowing anything about what was going on. That she's just a very trusting person.
Okay.
Like, at least with anyone, like, anyone can charm her and, like, she'll just go along with them. Bill Gates.
Yikes! I'm googling spirit
My
cooking.
suspicion on Gates is that he knew but stayed silent because he needed, because he figured that Epstein was an important contact to have. Oprah used to have specials about pedos in the early 90s. Yep.
What did that person say?
I also Oprah used to have specials about pedos in the early 90s. Yep.
I need to tell Anna as well, Janine. This is just like coming at me.
I also have a hunch that that Oprah basically got more trusting and naive as time went on. Like, I suspect that early on she was probably early on she probably was. I mean, she was a journalist. You know, Oprah was a journalist when she started off. When she started her career.
Okay, it seems spirit cooking is an occultist ritual. As Marina Abramovich said, it is performed in public, it is art, but if it is performed privately, it's an intimate spiritual ceremony. Whenever I Google spirit cooking, this Marina Abramovich comes up.
Oh, good night, Jenna. Hey, Kenyan.
Oh,
so, like, she started off as a journalist. So, I mean, like, but I think as time went on, it became.
I guess he is an Oprahologist.
Disagree. I think most women of color are probably actually pretty sharp, pretty untrusting. You can see the evil behind Ellen's eyes. All right. Not naive or dumb.
She's the founder.
Not dumb, but I do think that she is overly trusting. I do think that she is gullible. I think that Oprah hit a point where she wasn't exposed to bullshit the same way she used to be. All right, fine. I'll give you some treats. You already had treats today. You already had treats, but fine. I'll give you more treats.
Peetz loves his stereotypes. He does.
Friggin' hey.
Somebody in the chat says Marina A is good friends with Jay-Z. Who said that? Let me look for it. Okay, Lindsay says that. There's an article that says Spike Art Magazine says Jay-Z denies Marina Abramovich's accusations. Jay-Z completely used me, artist Marina Abramovich claims. Oh, crap. Holy crap. Okay, well, Jay-Z's denying it, that they're friends.
Sam, you want any more treats?
Who knows?
Yes, you do. Just a few treats, Casey, because you already had some.
All right, vote now, everybody. Why are we constantly seeing Peetz's butt crack like every stream now? He's slowly turned into Chantal.
So all you're getting for now. I'll give you more later. I'll give you more, like...
Feed the cats, Peetz.
Yeah. I'll give you more after your next meal.
Lindsay says they, as in Marina Abramovich and Jay-Z, went to events together with James Franco.
But for now, that's all you're getting, okay? No more whining for more treats.
Here we back again. Peetz's butt crack.
Take what I've given you and wait for a few hours before you get more treats.
Peetz's butt crack is back. Okay, I'm done with that. You don't know who Marina A is? Marina A is an occultist that's founded Spirit Cooking.
That's my night. Hey, West Coast lass.
Timberlake
No
says.
burner looking. Yeah. So she started off as a reporter.
Timberlake says that says a lot, as James Franco also messed with Amber Turd. Yikes! So much coming out these days. So far, if you're just coming in, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We've gone from Elon Musk not being an African man solely because he is white. We've gone from that to Marina Abramovich, Jay-Z, Spirit Cooking, Twitter, space, art, not accredited artists. What else have we transpired so far in this live stream? Just so many other incredible
That's
things.
my night. Hey, West Coast lass. There's no burner looking. Yeah. So she started off as a reporter. She started off as a journalist.
Oprah,
But
Epstein and Weinstein and Epstein Island. So many things has transpired so far. The Rillian live stream.
hey, Simone. But I do think that over time, she ended up being sort of sheltered a little bit from
Exactly, Edna.
from a lot of shit. So I think, I don't know, it's just the impression I get of Oprah is someone who, hey, Kira, the impression I get of Oprah is someone who wants to trust people. And yeah, I did start a little bit later than usual, Kira. Like, I think that might be what it is. Oprah wants to believe the best of people.
Hey, Dan Woods.
Oprah really wants to see people as good. And so I think that she does. You did my favorite thing tonight. Masturbate.
He said it.
He wants to see people as good. And so I think
What'd
that
you
she
say,
does.
Peetz? Let's hear this.
You did my favorite thing tonight. Masturbate.
He's not joking. He's completely serious right now.
What was dinner? Meatloaf. Again, Mimi. So I think that's the issue with Oprah. I think that she wants to see the best of people and doesn't always. I run my flashlight through the dishwasher. At the meatloaf turn up.
Yeah, he's totally not joking at all.
So she makes herself naive, I think. Baked barbecue chicken and roasted veggies over here. Nice. She comes off as genuinely empathetic. Yeah, Sofa. And I think that she is an empathetic person. And you grocery shop for 2 hours? You. Last movie I saw in theaters, I want to say Birds of Prey, maybe?
Oh, he hasn't been to theater in a long time.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no mix. Like, when she platforms anti-vaxxers.
Oh,
when she'd have Jenny fucking McCarthy on.
All right, so 610, aka 3/5 of you think that Oprah has been to Epstein Island.
Birds of Prey was good enough. Yeah, I liked it. When she used to have like Jenny McCarthy and other anti-vaxxers on back in the day. I think is a matter where she just straight up fell for the bullshit. What's wrong with anti-vaxxers? They've been bringing back shit like polio. Hey, Michaela. Oh, sorry, Michaela. Yeah, what's wrong with anti-vaxxers? Fucking polio. That's what's wrong with anti-vaxxers.
Polygon Wrong says soon he'll start using the My Little Ponies to express his self-pleasure and tactics. Yikes.
I don't think so, Samoan. What's wrong with polio? Anyway, I'm going to refill my glass of water. Back in a second.
Well, it says here that polio virus has been eradicated in all continents except Asia, and as of 2020, Afghanistan and Pakistan are the only two countries where the disease is still classified as endemic. Yikes. That really does suck. So in 2020, there were 140 cases of polio. In 2021, there were 6. That glass is never washed, and he keeps, getting water from the sink. He's hitting every conspiracy theory tonight. Yeah, maybe we'll move on back to MK Ultra, or what was the one with the jet trails? What were they called again? Contrails. Yes. Maybe we'll get into contrails. Who knows what we'll get into? Yes, chemtrails. Yes, contrails, chemtrails. Yes, thank you.
Anyway, my overall point is that I am inclined to think that Oprah probably didn't know what was going on Epstein Island. That she probably didn't know what Epstein was up to.
Okay, Peetz, I thought we had that out of the way, but we're still talking about it. Cool.
There are other people who associate with Epstein who absolutely knew and said nothing because they saw him as a valuable contact and shit like that.
You back it up. He isn't wearing undies? How do you know? You think he's going commando? Actually, yeah, we haven't seen any underwear. Now, have we? You want me to back it up so to do an undies check? I don't want to do that.
Anyway, my overall point is that I am inclined to think that Oprah probably didn't know what was going on Epstein Island. That she probably didn't know what
Mary,
Epstein was up to.
You nasty. What are you talking about that for, Mary? The inside information he gets is unparalleled. Yeah.
There are other people who associate with Epstein who absolutely knew and said nothing because they saw him as a valuable contact and shit like that.
Listen,
he could do shit for them, so they were willing to overlook it. Do you think Oprah should have ran for president? Hell no. No.
What's wrong with Oprah as president? Peetz, what's wrong with Oprah as president?
Anyone who went to the island would know. Beats me, Pam. What has happened with Oprah has not hit the news in the UK? Oh, nothing in particular, Marion. Nothing in particular. Nothing's happened with Oprah. They wanted her to run, but she didn't go for it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she'd be good. I don't think she'd be good at politics.
Why, Peetz?
I just don't think that she'd be good. A good choice. Facing Everything Everywhere All at Once. I have not, Rebecca. That is a movie I do want to watch.
Is it because he thinks she's naive? Is that it?
I think it's ever okay to say the N-word. If you're black, sure. If you're white, nope. if you're a white person, the
Yeah,
only
Peetz.
time you can
Hold
say
us.
the N-word is when you are in the car by yourself
Mm-hmm.
singing along to a rap song.
Okay.
Even if you're in the car with another white person. Can you say the N-word? No, Dahmer. No.
He
No,
doesn't like
Jewish people
anyone with
have their
money.
own thing they can call themselves that other people can't. Bad take. I'm just saying, like, singing along to a rap song completely by yourself when absolutely no one will ever actually know that you sang it. Fine. Black Jews exist. That is true, Sal. That is true. Black Jews can use the N-word. But like, if you are around another white person and the two of you are listening to rap, even then, you don't say it. Being in the habit of using it can make it easier to slip out when you're around others. Bro, maybe, yeah.
Right, Sasha? I mean, this
Even
is
then,
just
I
too
won't say it.
much.
Which is probably still the best. Which is probably still for the best. That's in Kyrie Irving. I barely know who that is. Just don't think it's necessary to say it at all. Yeah, it's really not. Literally saying the tree falls in the woods idiom. Yeah, that's basically it. Hey, DG, that's basically it. It's an ignorant word that says more about the person saying it. If I convert to Judaism, can I say that? No, Dahmer.
Right, Roseanne? I wonder.
No, converting to Judaism lets you say Jewish jokes.
Preetz needs a friend. Can somebody please be Peetz's friend? Marie says that Peetz is commando a lot. Maybe his underwear is just really loosey-goosey. Who knows? Like DLF's.
Seinfeld had an episode all about that, didn't he? Call my friend the F slur all the time. That's because I'm 50% gay. Yeah. Yeah, gay people can use the F slur. Black people can use the N slur. Lesbians can use the D slur. How do I feel about the Griner boot prisoner swap? I think it's great that Griner was brought home.
Oh, okay.
Best Democratic presidential candidate in the next election.
Right, Theresa?
Is Dave Chappelle the only oh no, Anunnaki ton. There are plenty of comedians who make trans jokes, and they're all awful. Yeah. What's his name? Ricky Gervais. Loves making trans jokes. Or can someone be transracial? Nope, transracial is not a thing. Who was the Father Ted dude? Graham Linehan. Graham Linehan
Right, Sonny?
destroyed his career because of his trans jokes. I played Seinfeld, so the N-word. Yep. Yep.
Right, the naked lady?
Doesn't tell you that got really together. I mean, did he have much of a career after Seinfeld anyway? Like, I don't think that dude was going to what was his name? Michael. What was his name? Michael something? Richards. Michael Richards was not going to have much of a career anyway after Seinfeld. He just wasn't going to do much.
All right, let me check this out. Michael Richards. Who is that?
Sucks for him, but he got typecast as Kramer. Like, he was going to be Kramer for the rest of his life.
But
he wasn't getting out from that.
But Michael...
He tried.
I disagree. I think Michael Richards was going to do really, really well. But what happened was he had that freak out. When did he have that freak out again? Where he was just going off. And remember, he was, I think, yeah, Kramer. Exactly. Thank you, people.
But the
Yeah,
truth is,
years
he just
ago.
wasn't actually an interesting enough comedian. Like, he just wasn't actually talented enough. Michael Richards was not actually talented enough to get out from being Kramer.
Yeah, I remember he did a racist tirade. That was back in like 2006. That was that long ago. Holy shit. Time flies when you're having fun, right? So that was literally 16 years ago.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus was talented enough
Yeah, I remember
to be
that.
more than
His stand-up
Elaine.
routine.
Yeah,
it was 2006, Sasha.
Blanking on the guy who plays George. Who's the guy who plays George? She's in Deep, yep. And now she's in the MCU, apparently, because why not? Jason Alexander, yes. Thank you, Mix. Jason Alexander. Jason Alexander is immensely talented. So he was able to be more than George. Michael Richards just did not have that talent. It's just fact of life. It's just a fact of reality. He just did not have the talent to become more than Kramer. And that happens. Yeah, that happens, and I imagine that it absolutely sucks.
Jason Alexander is brilliant.
Yep, I remembered that. Don Imus. Yep. And fuck that dude.
Peetz has no talent.
2 times I'm messing up dinner because I need to add to your chat hearing me.
Vote now, is Peetz wearing underwear? I know it sounds like a strange question, but we've seen the plumber's butt way too many times and way too many streams in a consecutive manner, and we have not seen any underwear. So now this is a serious question. Is Peetz wearing underwear, yes or no? Currently, 4 out of 5 of us think he is not. 17% hope he is.
I apologize, Bally. I look like Jason Alexander. I will take that as a compliment. Newman. I mean, that guy, like, he had plenty of other roles. Because, I mean, he's always been sort of, he had the perfect look and personality for side characters. So Newman, yeah, I mean, he was also, he was in Third Rock from the Sun. He was in Jurassic Park for some reason. He's been in other stuff.
A fish, I do not even want to know what kind of underwear he wears.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's textbook supporting character.
Yes, happy Festivus.
Oh, jeez, Bally, that must have sucked. That must have sucked. Had a George bag Susan. Susan was premium. I mean, it happens, Mix. Sometimes hot women have really terrible taste in men.
Oh boy, here we go. Another topic. I'm not a guy. I'm only assuming it wouldn't.
Punchline of every Seinfeld episode was hating women and disrespecting them. Just about power.
Wouldn't go in commando chafe? No, not really. Sometimes it does. It depends on how much you move, what kind of like clothing you have, how tight it is.
Either disrespecting women or just being an idiot. If I send you outfits, would you model them? Maybe Samoan. Had the new Wendy's mozzarella Italian chicken sandwich for dinner. Susan was ick. Reminds me of a joke. Guy was reading a newspaper. Oh, right, Steph. I'll do it after. I'll make that poll after this.
Third Rock was great. Yeah.
Do I even know how to make a poll on here? So yeah, dude was reading a newspaper about an article about some celebrity being in hot water and showing up to something with his gorgeous wife. And guy says, why is it that the stupidest men always get the most gorgeous women? And the wife just turns to him and says, why, thank you, dear.
Yikes.
Ugly dudes dunking on chicks out of their league is funny.
Arente is it just me or is Peetz extra obnoxious tonight? He's quite obnoxious. Hey, sup, downtown Mandy Brown? How you doing? Long time. All right, let's end this vote. Is Peetz wearing underwear? 4/5, more than 4/5 of you think he is not. I dare to have that thought in my head.
Yeah, so I was honest. I was never really a fan of Seinfeld myself.
He's looking up how to make friends. Doesn't he do that every night?
Sure about the Cowboy Bebop. It's another Cowboy Bebop one. Just saying, it's two Cowboy Bebops. This is Cowboy Bebop. This is official Cowboy Bebop.
Does Foodie ever go into his chat? She does, or she used to. Now she doesn't anymore.
Artwork. This is somebody's just a print that somebody did.
Okay, I see. Downtown Mandy Brown.
Just started watching it yesterday. Best anime ever. Totally is. Oh, Chainsaw Man. Oops.
What about Chainsaw Man?
Giselle call from Enchanted. I've never seen Enchanted, Ryan. Also, it's winter. There's no animals out there.
What do you mean? There is animals. There are animals out there. What is he talking about?
What are my plans for tomorrow? Nothing. Dating show for me. Your dog is named Bebop. Thoughts on America dropping a bomb in Hiroshima?
You're welcome, Jackie.
Please recreate the step-by-step intro live. I never watched that show. Dating show would honestly be so amazing.
Right? He hasn't seen the Canadian
Meatloaf.
Raccoon Whisperer.
Dog should be named Ein. I opposed to wearing long fringe and metallic colored fabrics. I guess not Samoan. I have not watched Chainsaw Man yet.
Yeah,
as far as like what I'm like opposed to watching, wearing, I mean nothing yet, I suppose.
I thought
I haven't really worn. I have no idea what my taste in clothes is.
Mary says the only animal who isn't out there is Peetz. I will agree.
Spy Family mangaka. Used to be an assistant of the Chainsaw Man mangaka. Stand out enemies this year. Would like Spy Family. I have seen some pretty sexy artwork from Spy Family. Some pretty sexy. I have seen some sexy Spy Family fan art by Jen Bartel. She's done some.
Ooh, James Blackwood. Okay, I think I've seen it. Is that the guy with like the tons of raccoons all over him?
Yes. Spy Family has done both. Jen Bartel has done fan art for Spy Family. Some of it is spicy. Some of it is muy caliente.
I have seen it.
By which I mean porn. Smut. He's done some smutty fan art.
He has a lot of raccoons.
Ron. Yeah, Jen Bartel is Jen Bartel does a lot of smutty fan art of things. and non-smutty fan art, obviously.
We don't want to know you're right.
I'm subscribed. I subscribe to her Patreon.
Harlow's like, he's not attracted to real women, only outwork of women. We've had this before where someone is like, how about Peetz? You not talk about waifus, but real women. And then he's like, Pete said along the lines of, I am attracted to real women. Something like that. Who remembers?
So I get to see the smutty fan art she does.
He loves saying the word smut. He
You
does.
do when you read these smutty fan art.
He just said it.
Honestly, Barney, I just like admire it. I'm just like, man, that's good. That's such good art.
Yeah, the Raccoon Whisperer is cool.
Superman is in every episode. Yep. Yeah, like that's some good SIGs. Yep, pretty much. One thing that Bartel's been working on for the past couple of years, she's trying to do a Final Fantasy VII, or like a book of Final Fantasy VII fan art. Some of it wholesome, some of it funny, some of it emotional, some of it sex.
Peetz is the Pony Whisperer. He is the Pony Whisperer.
So she's got a fair number of drawings of Cloud of various combinations. Oh, bye, Killface. She's got Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith in various combinations having sex. Aerith died a virgin, not in remake. And actually, frankly, I haven't played the original, but I get the impression she probably had sex before the game.
Huh? Peetz, yeah, he needs human interaction. This is too much. What is he even talking about now?
Gaming. Mario Maker is a good one. Which combination gets me the most turned on? I mean, Aerith and Tifa, obviously. Have I ever played Dungeons and Dragons? No, I have not. Mix, it was probably like before the game started. She probably fucked.
Lauren G says Peetz needs to touch grass. I will agree.
Anyway, yeah, good games for people that are new to gamings. The Mario game, any Mario game is going to be good for that. Nintendo in general, but Mario in particular is sort of designed to ease people into gaming.
And Online says, yes, this is a start, but he needs in real life friends. He does.
So that I'm honestly not sure. Does it result in humping a piece of furniture? No. There are some like classic RPGs are often pretty good for that. Aerith and Tifa are girl boss girl GFs. In 7 Remake, they absolutely are. Like 7 Remake makes it pretty clear that they like that, that there's something going on between those two. Like when I watched the Let's Play of FF7 Remake,
mm-hmm.
The impression I got of Aerith is that she is bi, but leans towards women. Can I do the Macarena? I can.
Mary says he needs at least one IRL person he can trust. He has none.
I won't.
True.
What am I going to do about all the crushes on me? Probably nothing, I guess. We did the Let's Play. The one I watched was Moderwellens. I watched Moderwellens play it. Obviously, a ton of other people have played it. One cool thing about Moderwellens is that she actually knows Japanese. So, like, whenever she played FF7 Remake, there was some Japanese text in the game. Like some of the text, like just sort of like on the walls and shit like that, some background text.
Mm-hmm.
They just kept it in Japanese, which meant that she could read it.
You really think a fish by any other name Fish Banana, you really think he can do the Macarena? I don't know
I
about
mean,
this.
nothing was important. It was like
Nice, Polly.
Shinra construction in Japanese, young Shinra construction in Japanese characters. And so it was one of those things where like it wasn't anything important that was on any of the text, but it was still kind of cool that she could actually translate it. If I go to Japan, will I learn the language? Oh, I doubt it. No. And like she's played a couple of other games that have usually Japanese text. She also knows I believe I think she knows Cantonese. Maybe Mandarin? I think she might know a little bit of Mandarin as well. Like I think she knows Cantonese and Mandarin as well as Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
Cloud is the original trans character though. Do an original FF7. I will power. At some point I will. I've got to get through the first 6 games first, power.
Sonny Bizzle says, Mary thanks, love. She's great tonight. Was wrestling with her Pepsi and cigarettes. Oh. Okay.
Cloud looked awful in that dress.
Should we go forward?
In the original or in remake, power? I don't know about the original, but in remake, he did kind of rock it. Should cosplay. Could cosplay Cloud in his dance dress. He rocked it, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm starting with 1. I'm doing the whole series next. Like I am going to do the whole series.
Is not a flex. Canadian with my permanent residency in Japan.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, it looks like 1 to 6 are going to be
nice, Polly.
Released on the Switch.
Very nice. I only knew a few words and that's it, but I'm pretty sure you're fluent, which is always good.
Looks like there's some indications that Final Fantasy 1 to 6 pixel remasters are actually going to be getting Switch release. It's not a good dress. Yeah, tactics, I don't think I'll do. I don't think I'm going to do tactics, but the even numbered games. I will be playing the even numbered games. Or not even numbered, but I will be playing like the numbered games.
It's funny how his priorities are messed up. He's talking about video games. Now, don't get me wrong. You can play video games after you've figured out where you're going to live, after you figured out your education, and after you figured out how you're going to make your money to sustain yourself. But it seems his priority is what video games he's going to be playing until he gets his new laptop, which was going to be more demanding, which was going to need a better video card over time. So I'm pretty sure he's figured out all the memberships and whatnot, how it's going to help him out get this new laptop that he should have gotten last year in the first place if he just waited a little bit, gotten a little bit more money, and gotten a decent laptop instead of the $1,000 crap top that he got in December last year.
And she has a super chat at $100 at Blocker. I do have a Switch. I do actually have a Switch, but I will be playing Final Fantasy on the on what's it? Laptop. Tactics is one of the best games ever. Tactics was boring.
Facts, Lindsay. His priorities are just way off. Completely off.
No, Pokemon has never interested me. Ever in my life. Yeah, I am going to play all the main numbered games, not counting 11 and 14 because those are MMOs. Play it off stream if you do. Do I think my soulmate is game girl? I don't really believe in soulmates.
Thank you, Marie. Appreciate you. Take care of yourself.
I love a good mutt kit, but that's because we have 3 axolotls.
Ooh,
We play games with
axolotls.
this
Haven't
every
heard that in a
Saturday,
while.
Barney. Every Saturday, I'll be continuing with my shitty visual novels. I don't know what group games you have, but Mario and I don't want to buy it. Yeah, I have no group games. Like, I have no multiplayer games power. Mario Kart is the only multiplayer game that I have. Tactics isn't really a series. Well, I know mix. I mean, there are like multiple tactics games.
Right, Mary?
Yeah, like I'll be playing the numbered games, not counting the MMOs. We are Switch friends. Are we power?
Peetz is wishing on a star. Revert back to her ways.
I haven't picked up the Switch in forever. Like I haven't bothered even picking up the Switch in forever.
Then sell it, Peetz. Do something.
Am I taking the hobbits to Isengard? Why does that sound dirty? I sent you the photos of my cat and dog, but did I send the axolotls? I don't think you did, MG. I don't think you did send the axolotls. Would I play Madden with my mama? No.
Right, Edna?
Hey, Hollywood Holly.
We could probably get at least 150 for the Switch, yeah. But he's not thinking
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
still playing my way through Final Fantasy VI.
He doesn't care.
Just for myself. Enjoying it. I am enjoying Final Fantasy VI. This Japan-centric fantasy war stuff is dope. Kafka's for Smash.
The axolotls, or whatever they're called, are now endangered because they're so cute and people want them. Really? Yeah, it seems like there was a surge in people.
Yeah, I think I'm over halfway
Googling axolotls.
through. I am in the the world of ruin. Just re-recruited Siam. Sellers for life. Cells is cool. I always keep Terra. Like whenever I have the option, I put Terra as
Sonny Bills says, I have a feeling Peetz is gonna let she who shall not be named back in and it's gonna get worse. Yeah, a lot of people have the same feeling.
The team leader. And I just feel like the game starts with her. So it just feels right to have her as the team lead. Do I ever braid my hair and pretend to be Lara Croft? No.
What? Why would he pretend to be Tomb Raider?
What else do I have with the meatloaf? Potato again, Barbara. Just boiled potato again. Do I brush my hair back? Brush it a little bit. She's the main character. Yeah, I mean, that's my feeling is that Terra is the main character of Final Fantasy VI. Ceres is up there. Ceres is also like a one of the main characters. Would I do anything for love? No. I kind of feel like Terra, Ceres, and Locke are arguably the main characters of Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Sonny. You remember when, you looked up truffle butter? Wasn't that yesterday? But you learned, right?
Joker? Hell no.
How many things have you learned from this channel? Like, it really opens your eyes to a lot of things. When you Google a lot of stuff, like, there's a copious amount of things we've learned. Like NyQuil chicken, remember that from months ago? She Googled truffle butter. But we've
If I
had
were to
a
go to
lot of
prison,
terms.
what do I think my crime would be? I don't want to say.
Why wouldn't you want to say,
Go to
Peetz?
prison for robbing a comic book store. Never sell. Never sell it.
Right,
I
Lindsay?
would never rob a comic shop.
Exactly, Arente.
Taxes. That might be it. Tax evasion. That's a possibility.
Lolo FC says it's a shame he will welcome her home and be excited to see her, and she will screw him over. Yeah, sadly. Very sadly, we will see something like that. I just hope that he gets better
Name in white color like NFT scamming.
and stays better. But you know what? He's Pete's is Pete's, man. And if you've seen enough of this, you still hope for the best, but you expect the worst. And with Foodie Beauty, you just know and expect that, things are just not going to change. When you thought things were going to change, they still stay the same, even when they're supposed to be changing.
If you're scamming the people who do NFTs, that's not a crime. That's a public service.
Right, Sunny Bizzle? Exactly. I'm glad that when people can actually learn real life stuff, learn some words, we can, talk about topics and real life events together. Yeah, Pete's
Scientists in the
is going to
makeup?
Pete's.
Nah, I'm not. Guy who comes into the comic shop I work in, poops, doesn't flush, then leaves.
Hey, Mick.
Well, that's certainly odd. Would I drop this soap in prison? I would try not to. My mom was pregnant with me at a Meatloaf concert, and I play his records on repeat in my home.
Facts, Lolo.
Can vouch for the poop. I work there too. Can vouch for the poop is not a particularly common statement.
His belly is like Santa
That's not
Claus.
something you hear very often. Can vouch for the poop.
What does that even mean? Tip Top says he's definitely going to get diabetes with that belly. Yeah. He has a belly.
Not a great store, but we worked our hardest.
I don't think it's bloaty. I think it's more fatty than bloaty. Maybe a little bit bloaty at times, but I think it's more fat than anything else. He needs to take care of that.
One of my preferred streaming services. I generally use Crave. Crave is the main one that I use. I do also have Netflix, but Crave I use for. It's a Canadian one. It's got all the Star Trek stuff on it. Do I like Game of Thrones? Nope. Never been interested in Game of Thrones. Live stream
Really?
Crisis Core.
Well, you know what? Peace just hates everything. Anything that is mainstream, Peace will automatically dislike. That his is MO.
Chatterbait. Yeah, it's at 146 votes. It's pretty much a dead heat between yes and no crushing on me. Has everyone heard that recording of the girl leaving a message to her sister to pick her up because she pooped in her BF's litter box and blamed the cat, but the cat was dead?
What? What did he say?
Pooped in her BF's and no crushing on me.
So pooped in the litter box?
Has everyone heard that recording of the girl leaving a message to her sister to pick her up because she pooped in her BF's litter box and blamed the cat, but the cat was dead?
Yikes.
Have I ever visited Pirated Bay? Of course not, Anunnaki.
Isn't it Parrot Bay? Don't ask me how I know this. Fish, you gotta start Game of Thrones. I know it might be a commitment. It might be, but come on, you just gotta start it. And you know, just do it. What can I say? Just
Why would I
do
ever
it.
have anything to do with a site like that?
Peetz has everything to do with a site like that. Everything.
Pulling foot picks? No, Ryan. Grocery store stream this week? No. Let's do a speed dating then. You wouldn't download a whole car into your ass. What's dinner
Yikes.
tonight? Meatloaf again. Rebecca, I just reheated some meatloaf from last night.
How many episodes till you're hooked? The first one.
Brother legit got a bill from the government for pirating a movie. I'm not kidding. It was so funny.
First episode and you're hooked.
A police officer asked me to get him a whole lot of movies. Apparently, they take pirating really seriously here.
I remember the days of Napster and the lawsuits and people. Oh man, we've talked about Napster last night, but those were the days.
Do I have food? Yeah, I have food, Rebecca. It's possible I may need to hit the grocery store one more time before my payday.
Yeah, go Peetz, go.
Gonna find you a hot air-looking virgin tonight.
Hit that grocery store, Peetz. That's all you need to do.
And the poll, so yes can be the higher vote.
Watch party and Twitch for sure. We're gonna be doing that all in time.
Nobody wants to date a virgin. Bruh, if I could download a car, I fucking would. Yep. Need the lady who knows what's up at his age.
True. Metallica. Wasn't it also AC/DC? Or was it just Metallica? No, I think it was Metallica was who I was hearing about. That was so against Napster with the constant lawsuits. Man, those were the times, right? A 2000 U.S. District Court for the Northern District of a California case, Metallica versus Napster. Man, I can't believe that was 22 years ago. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, incels and like trad bros, tradition guys.
What the hell are trad bros? What does that even mean?
There are a lot of guys who there are a fair number of guys who sort of fetishize virginity in women.
Okay, a traditional bro is an advanced version of a basic bro who does things the traditional way. Can often be attributed to the following characteristics. He says he likes his whiskey neat, has been wearing the same ball cap since high school, often quotes How I Met Your Mother or It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. WTF, this is the first time I've ever heard of anything like this.
Concept of virginity is so fucking gross to me. Yep. Breaking a hymen is messy. I mean, shit. Most women have a lot of women break their hymen well before they have sex.
Is Josh Duggar a trad bro? Isn't he in jail? Man, I'm so lost. Like, we just switch topics all the time. Yeah, he's in jail, isn't he?
Like, there's tons of women who break their hymens outside of sex because
Yikes.
it happens.
19 kids and counting.
I am
Ew.
a clown car. Virginity is a social construct. Yep.
Napster was the thing back in the day when you were a teenager and you want to listen to songs, but maybe you don't have the capabilities, you don't have a car, or you haven't recorded it on a tape. So you use Napster to listen to it over and over again. I remember using Napster, and I used to also use Sonic because I really liked the interface. Man, Sonic was like really cool, the Sonic app, because I started out using Winamp. But then after Winamp, I was like, you know what, man? I want something else that's pretty cool because I could scan Winamp. I used to love the intro. Winamp, 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 something, something, the llama's butt.
Is my hymen intact?
But then Sonic was really nice.
I think it's regrown itself. I think that's what's happened is my virginity has regrown itself.
Oh, Polly, from my understanding, you do not want to be a trad bro.
You're celibate, Smalls? Hi, men. What about hi, women? Chantal broke her hymen bending over to pick up a bag of nuggies. Thoughts on ball busting? Not for me.
You have you noticed that Peetz knows a lot about a lot, as in he knows all the words and terms and everything else? Have you guys noticed that? Because I have.
No shame, no shaming. Not kink shaming, but super not for me.
Right, Polly? I'm sure a lot of people used to do
Thoughts
that.
on sounding? Again.
I remember having a CD burner, and people used to be like, "Oh my OMG, you got a CD burner? A CD burner?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh man, can you put these songs on a CD for me? Cause I gotta have a party, and I want all these songs in this order. It will be like epic."
Super not for me. Begging, not interested.
You feel bad for his neighbors. I also feel
Made in
bad for his
head.
neighbors.
One of my exes is well known for ball bust fits. Oh. Good for them, I guess.
Making mistakes was love, yes. Don't tell the FBI. I won't make. I will not. It's our secret in chat.
Notice furries were mentioned twice, but you skipped it. Yeah, furries. I'm not terribly interested in furries. I'm not going to shame people who are furries, most of them, but
The CD burner was status back
it's
then.
not my thing.
It was status.
You know? Do I ever hang weights for my nipple piercings? No.
The questions he gets asked are so absurd. I mean, should I even end it with that hanging weights from his nips? How ridiculous is this? Wow. You made tapes as well? Nice, Jack T. I remember buying my CD burner and it was Scuzzy back in the day. If people know who that is, what Scuzzy is, but that was like instead of like a regular port, you would have a Scuzzy port, and then you'd have to have a Scuzzy card. Man, and then people like my friend was like, "You better get it Scuzzy, bro. Get it Scuzzy, because then it'll be so much faster." And I think my original CD burner went up to maybe like 5 or 10x, so it could burn 10 times the speed of I think it was 150 kilobytes, right? Because that was the read rate. Kilobytes for a CD. Yeah, if yeah, 1x was like 150 kilobytes per second. So 10x was like 1.5 megabytes per second. Those were the days. What's the SCSI port? Oh man, you gotta Google it. It's SCSI, SCSI, Small Computer System Interface. Google it, SCSI. But yeah, man, I loved my SCSI port computer. It was like the bomb, burning CDs all day. And that was back in the day when you could sell CDs and make profit. These days, you know what? I was on the in Jamaica a couple years back, and somebody was trying to sell me a burnt CD, and I was dying of laughter. I'm like, this would have worked like 15 years ago, but selling burnt CDs now is so like lame. I'm like, why would you sell a burnt CD? It's like, why would I even want to buy a burnt CD from you when you've got so many other options to like stream your music, any music you want, and there's free streaming services out there. It's like the most absurd thing. Oh, I used to burn CDs. Where's was where it was at. Didn't buy any software till 2007. Right, Tina, with the Wears, the softwares, the free software, aka the Wears. Yeah, CDs was like being sold like dime bags in high school. Exactly. And I was like, where would you play the CD now? Like most cars don't even come with CD ports. It's like, where are you playing the CD? Oh boy. You used to burn the CDs for your daughter's friends? Should have charged them? Well, it seems you're pretty cool, Lolo. Well, it seems it's like 12:30 something. I think I might retire for tonight. Call this a part 1. Maybe catch me tomorrow for part 2. You still have 50 blank writable CDs? Yeah, I still have blank CDs and I think DVDs in my basement somewhere. I should get rid of them. I really should. But hey, I think I might call this a night. We've been on for 2 hours. Put in part 1, and we'll do part 2 tomorrow because Peetz did do another long stream. So I'm gonna cut this up in 2 parts. So thank you so much everybody for being here. I know it's pretty late for some of us. And yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow morning if you would like to finish watching part 2. Part 2, do we have to? Well, we usually finish things off. I like to finish things off. But thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. And bye bye.